A gentle voice at the door. Soft, warm, just like their mother's. 7 little lambs smiled in relief. Mama is back. But one of them didn't move. Because sometimes the biggest danger doesn't look scary at all. And today, a clever trick would turn into a lesson no one would ever forget. In a quiet meadow, surrounded by golden sunlight, stood a tiny wooden cottage. Inside lived a caring mother sheep and her 7 playful little lambs. They laughed, played, and followed their mother everywhere. Life was simple, safe, or at least it seemed that way. One morning, the mother sheep said gently,
"My little ones, I must go to the village. Lock the door and only open it when you hear my voice."
But Mama, how will we know it's really you?
My voice is soft like a song, and my wool is bright and clean. Remember that. Remember that.
She left, but hidden behind the tall grass, someone was listening. A sly fox watched the cottage carefully. He was hungry, but more than that, he was patient. He knocked on the door.
"Open up, my little ones. It's your mother."
The lambs froze.
That voice is wrong! That voice is wrong!
The fox narrowed his eyes. Smart, but not smart enough. The fox went to the market. He softened his voice with sweet syrup and cleaned his paws in white dust to look gentle. Then he returned. This time, the voice was perfect. The paws looked clean. "Open the door, my children." The lambs looked at each other. Some were convinced, but the smallest lamb stepped back.
Wait, something feels wrong.
As the lamb saw the white paws like her mother and listened sweet voice, they decided to open the door. The fox rushed in. The lambs scattered in panic, hiding behind baskets, under tables, inside cupboards. The fox tried to grab them, but instead of harming them, he trapped them inside a big sack. All except one. The smallest lamb stayed hidden, silent, watching. When the mother sheep returned, the house was a mess.
"Where are my babies? Where are my babies?"
From behind a curtain, the smallest lamb came out.
The fox took them.
Tears filled her eyes, but she stayed strong.
"We will bring them back."
On the way, they met a wise old dog named Bruno.
I saw the fox.
He's clever, but he's also careless.
I'll help you.
They reached the fox's den. Inside, the lambs were safe, but trapped. The fox wasn't cruel. He was waiting, planning to keep them.
Let's trick him the way he tricked you.
Bruno disguised himself inside the sack. Mother sheep and the small lamb hid nearby. When the fox returned, he laughed.
Now my plan is perfect.
He lifted the sack, but suddenly, Bruno jumped out loudly. The fox panicked, tripped, and ran away in fear, never coming back again. The lambs were freed. They ran into their mother's arms. Tears turned into smiles. And the smallest lamb? She was no
The
longer
quietest
the quiet one.
voice
She was the bravest of them all.
sees the
All right, here's the moral for you. Trust your instincts, even when everything looks right. Because sometimes the quietest voice sees the truth first.
Did you like the story? Please subscribe and like to join our Wild Fable family.